Is Victor Wembanyama already the unquestioned future of the NBA, even over established superstars like Luka Doncic? ESPN just dropped a bombshell poll where 20 NBA coaches, scouts, and executives overwhelmingly chose Wemby as the best player in basketball by 2030, and it wasn't even close. Let's dive in. What's up, Spurs fans? Welcome to Spurs Quick News. Quick, sharp, and all about the silver and black. Tim Bontemps from ESPN asked the ultimate future-focused question, who will be the best player in 2030? And Victor Wembanyama absolutely demolished the competition, securing 16 out of 20 votes. Think about that for a second. 80% of NBA insiders believe a 21-year-old sophomore is destined to dominate the league's next era. Luka Doncic, now starring for the Lakers after that shocking February trade from Dallas, managed just 2 votes. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jason Tatum, who's currently recovering from a torn Achilles suffered in May, grabbed 1 each. The context here is crucial. Before his season was cut short by deep vein thrombosis in his right shoulder, Wemby was averaging 24.3 points, 11.0 rebounds, and a league-leading 3.8 blocks, while shooting an improved 35.2% from 3. His defensive rating when on court? An absurd 106.3, transforming the Spurs into a top 10 defense whenever he played. He was cruising toward becoming the youngest DPOY winner ever at just 21 years old before the DVT diagnosis in February. What do you think? Is it disrespectful to Luka that he only got 2 votes after his Lakers move? Or is Wemby's ceiling really that much higher? Here's where it gets fascinating from a basketball perspective. Wemby isn't just putting up numbers, he's literally changing how teams approach offense. The Spurs are running modified Spain pick and rolls with Wemby as the screener and the pop threat from 28 feet. That's never existed before in NBA history. Mitch Johnson has unleashed sets where Wemby initiates offense from the high post like Jokic, then within the same possession becomes a rim-running threat like prime DeAndre Jordan. Compare this to Luka's game, brilliant but conventional. Luka operates within established frameworks, heliocentric offense, pick-and-roll mastery, ISO scoring. Even with his new Lakers partnership alongside LeBron, it's still traditional basketball. Wemby, he's creating frameworks that don't have names yet. His on-off differential, plus or 8.7, already rivals Duncan's third-year numbers. And Duncan didn't have a 3-point shot extending defensive schemes to half-court. Drop a comment. Which skill should Wemby develop next? Post moves, playmaking, or that Dirk-style mid-range? If you're enjoying this breakdown, tap subscribe and let's build the smartest Spurs community on YouTube. Let's talk brass tacks. Wemby's on his rookie scale through 2026-27, with the Spurs holding a qualifying offer for 2027-28. That's your guaranteed window, and Brian Wright knows it. The front office has approximately $47 million in cap space this summer to build around him. Meanwhile, Luka signed a 3-year, $165 million extension with the Lakers in August, keeping him in purple and gold through 2028 with a player option. The development curve tells the real story. Wemby's true shooting percentage jumped from 56.5% to 58.9% year over year before his injury. That's faster improvement than Giannis showed early on. His assist-to-turnover ratio, 1.85 for a 7'3" player handling this much, historically unprecedented. The Spurs are staggering his minutes with Devin Vassell perfectly, creating a 48-minute defensive wall that opponents haven't solved. Here's my question for you. Should the Spurs go all in with trades this season or stay patient with organic development while Wemby recovers? Now for the cold water, and there's an elephant in the room. Wemby's fouling rate, 4.7 per 36 minutes, needs work. The Spurs' clutch offense still ranks 27th when games get tight. And here's the bombshell. In that WSJ interview, Luka admitted he wants to play for Real Madrid again before retiring. When asked point blank if he'd return, Luka said, "For sure." Could Wemby follow suit with a return to France? Unlike Luka's deep Real Madrid connection, he spent 6 years there and won EuroLeague MVP. Wemby bounced between 3 French clubs, including Tony Parker's Asvel. There's no singular pull. But that full circle narrative of finishing where you started, that's powerful. The Spurs have 5 to 7 prime years guaranteed, but this European option didn't exist in Duncan's era. It's something sitting in the background now. What would you do if Wemby wanted one final season in France at age 35? Support it or demand loyalty like we had with Duncan? Subscribe and turn on the bell. We're tracking every step of this generational journey. Look, that ESPN poll isn't just hype. It's validation that we're watching something special unfold in San Antonio. The fact that coaches and executives chose an injured 21-year-old over Luka, who just got traded to the Lakers to team with LeBron, that tells you everything about Wemby's ceiling. If this added value to your Spurs perspective, like and share with a fan who needs this. Subscribe so you never miss a beat in this new Spurs era. Stay silver and black. Peace.